Hey guys, it is 10:30 p.m. and that is why today's vlog is going to be a rough and dirty cut. I promise that before this is over, I will tell you why. What do you guys do first thing in the morning? Oh man, check out how deep in shed this guy is. I've never seen him this dark. As you guys can tell, I went back to paper towel from the coconut substrate. I just found the coconut substrate was pulling a lot of moisture from the air, and I've already got a humidifier running to try and keep the humidity up. Otherwise I'd have to keep spraying it down, and then the bedding was always wet. So, and the paper towel, now everything is at the same humidity, and not only that, but I can keep it a lot cleaner. Sometimes urates would just hide under that coconut substrate, even when I felt like I had pushed it all aside and checked it all out. When I would go to empty it and do a complete change, I'd find that somehow I'd always miss some dried urates or some dried urine that would mix with the substrate and create a little chunk in the bottom where I could never get to it. So, just in the best interest of the snakes, I thought the paper towels would be the best way to go. Figured give it a go again and see what happens. Plus, like 90% of my females stopped eating for a few weeks here, which I know for ball pythons isn't out of the ordinary, especially this time of year. But at the same time, you can't help but be like, why aren't you guys eating? What can I do? And I tried to clean everything, and granted, it probably is just that it's the time of year. However, 90% of the females, to me, that seems a little bit high. Although there are females breeding and they're in the same rack, so what do you guys think about that? Sean Lilly asked me a question. He was wondering how I felt about all the new stuff that USARK was doing. I know they just did have a big win with overturning the interpretation of the Lacey Act, which put a ban on transporting the big constrictors across state lines. I've only kind of scanned over the results, but from what I understand, you don't want to ship or transport animals just yet. I think it's awesome that USARK has a big win. I've been a USARK supporter since I've known about USARK. I give pictures to auctions and whatnot to try and help raise money, and it's a great thing. You know, they're fighting for our rights to keep these animals, basically. It's a great thing. I think everything USARK is doing is wonderful, and I try to help out where I can.
If you aren't familiar, we actually were granted a preliminary injunction. Doing
this morning vlog already has inspired me to be healthier and treat myself a little better. I have a problem with eating late at night. Everybody will be asleep, and I'll wander downstairs and get into the fridge and eat cereal, ice cream, who knows what. And it's always great in the moment that I'm doing it, but the next day I just feel drained and my body digesting all that food, you know. I hear a little munchkin. Oh, good morning, Munchkin. What you doing?
Dada.
You want to say good morning? Yeah, bright lights in here, huh? Yeah, Daddy decided the lighting wasn't so great, so we needed to up that lighting. What do you think?
Dada.
is that Daddy?
I'm the one. Oh, and this is Eli. Oh, and this is Dad back here.
So like I was saying, already knowing that I'm going to be doing this in the morning and being my bright, bushy-tailed self, it's inspired me to not eat late at night. And last night and the night before, I have not eaten late at night, so I wake up in the morning and I've got better energy. So this vlog is already becoming a better thing for my health. Oh, bless you. Oh, bless you, Noah Sage. Oh, bless you. Was that number 3? That's a Cusco thing. We want to show everybody a snake? I was going to show everybody a snake.
I do.
You do? All right. It's a lavender genetic stripe, possibly tiger. But her colors are just so incredible. I'm probably not going to pull them off on camera.
Is she Halo?
She's not Halo, but she looks very much like Halo.
Who is she? Is he Buttercup?
This is Buttercup. Oh look, now we're bonded by the snake.
Is Buttercup the one who went poo-poo in the bathroom?
Yep. Snake snuggles. Halo's in the other room, bud. You know that.
But which top is she in?
What do you guys think about this? Do you guys have kids? Do you guys let your kids interact with your snakes a little bit? It's constant supervision that's required when you're doing so, but as you can tell, Eli here is just frightened. Eli, what do you think about the snaky? I think that smile says it all. Tonight we're going to do the live stream, which, as you guys are watching this, was actually last night. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think I have my band coming by and we're going to do a little practice, and I'll probably show you guys a little bit of that. So if you saw it, if we did do that, what do you think about the music? Is it all right? And that's going to end this morning's vlog. So why am I still up at 10:30 p.m. filming a morning vlog? This is why. You recognize that? That is my quarantine tub. There's a lady up the street whose house I've worked on before, and she knows that I'm a snake guy. She has my number. She has an injured gopher snake, or what looks like a gopher snake in her picture. We're gonna go pick it up. I guess when it rains, it pours, huh? Good to see you.
How's life?
Not too bad, not too bad. Getting back into a little cleanse action, so... Oh man, the place looks so much more amazing than it did when we were working on it.
I speak to animal spirits, okay, and I speak to other spirits, but animals, ever since I was little. I'm driving on San Gabriel, and make a left on Santa Lucia, and all of a sudden, the snake energy starts calling to me. Snake, snake. There's a snake that needs your help. You know, when I get that, I don't know if it's dead or it's dying or it's been dead and it needs me to just move it off the road and you know, put it on Mother Earth. So I never know what I'm going to find. So this little guy, he's very happy right now.
Yeah, that's a gopher.
Yeah, and so the thing with him was that he was moving when I found him. I knew that, you know, he was calling to me. So you see, this is his little bruise. So I think what happened was a raptor got him.
Some kind of like maybe a red-tailed hawk or something?
A hawk or a vulture or something caught him while he was crossing the street. And then he dropped them. I haven't
come across this many injured snakes in a week ever, or injured animals in general.
The moon has something to do with it.
I'm guessing because it's springtime. There's a lot more action going on out there.
Yeah, well, this is the beginning of their activity. Do you think that wound on him will?
I'm gonna take a closer look at it, and then I'll bring it to my. I'll call.
Okay.
I'll send an email to my friend tomorrow morning, and then I'm sure if she has the time tomorrow afternoon, then I can bring him down there. But he's not dead right now, so that means he's not going to die anytime soon.
No. Seriously, he's made himself very comfortable there.
Get him home, and I'll probably just lay it on its side and try and let him crawl out on his own, and then let him crawl into the box.
Okay. When I first moved in, it was so toxic here. There were no animals, and now there's tons of animals set up as a vacation rental. It was pretty cool. Well, I immediately thought of you. It's like, who can I call?
Well, I'm glad you did.
Yeah, well, his name is Simpson.
Simpson. Awesome.
Yeah,
All right, Amy.
okay,
Well, I'll give you a call then. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, you're welcome. So glad. Okay, well, take care, Simpson.
Will do.
Let me know. Give me an update.
I definitely will. What do you guys think, huh? Pretty trippy, pretty cool lady, huh? Pretty trippy, pretty cool. Has some different viewpoints on some stuff, but the weird thing is she's called me quite a few times over the past half a year, and I've just been too busy to even answer or return her call. I knew she wanted to have some help with some stuff up here, but I was just too busy with other stuff. I couldn't even really help. And then she called tonight, and it was like, for some reason, I was like, oh, I better call her right back. And I call her right back, and she's like, I got a snake up here, and I need help with. If you can come and get it, that'd be awesome. And there it is. And the even crazier thing is that these next couple weeks, I wasn't going to be working because the job I was working on is done, and I was just going to kind of have a couple weeks off, which is awesome, but also I wasn't really going to be making any money. And now she says she needs some help for the next couple weeks. And she also said this other thing that I'm not going to tell you what it is right now. I'm not going to tell you what it's about, but it kind of freaked me out because of how dead on she was. I promise that I will tell you guys what it is, but I just can't tell you right now. But a little later on, maybe in a few months from now or something, you're gonna trip out. I'm gonna trip out. It's trippy. Let's go home, get this guy settled in. I'll get an email out to my vet friend, and we'll hope for the best for this guy. Alright guys, well I got a lot of stuff to take care of before I go to sleep tonight, so make sure to tune in at noon today. I'm going to upload the Hawaii footage, so you guys take care of yourselves, take care of each other, okay? Good night.